Hello everyone, I'm back today with another set of pages in my Magic Summer Tour album. The last one that I posted when I said I wasn't going to film all the pages in this album, so many of you were like, yes, please film them all. So then I was like, okay, you actually want to watch this. So we're going to go ahead and film them all. Today's layout also includes a challenge. So I am participating in My Scrappy Life Facebook group, which is Miranda's Facebook group. I will be participating in her monthly crops. I have been participating in them off and on. She's amazing. She lets me participate when my schedule allows me, which I am so appreciative for because I do love to host a good challenge. So for today's challenge, for this weekend's crop, I am doing the stamping challenge. I will, of course, leave all of the links down below to Miranda's YouTube channel, to her Facebook group. I will leave links to all of the products that I'm using today, all that good stuff. So my challenge for everyone today is to use second generation stamping on your layout or to stamp directly on your photo. For my pages, I am doing first generation and second generation stamping, and I am creating the background for my project today. I am using a couple of different stamps from Brutus Monroe, and I will link up those stamps in the description box. I believe they are all still available except for the Retro Rewind stamps, but they might be available too. I will have to double check if they are available. I will put them into the description box below. I am stamping everything with a combination of 3 Catherine Pooler inks, Party Dress, which is my favorite pink color ever. When I can find this pink color in anything, I generally buy it. It's like I call it the perfect pink. And so I have that color. I have Juniper Mist, which is a gorgeous navy. And I'm also using Cumberbund, which is this kind of blue, green, teal color. Really, really love Catherine Pooler inks. So I'm stamping some first generation, some second generation inks, and I'm using 2 different stamp sets. So some of the stamp sets you'll see me use like the headphones and the bubble gum and the microphone and the cassette tape. That's from one stamp set. And then the other one, which is the microphone stands and the music notes and the tickets and the little film reel. That's all from a different stamp set. If you are a blockhead like me, or if you have seen the cover of the New Kids on the Block's latest album, then you know why the lips with the bubblegum is amazing and awesome. And as soon as I saw that stamp set, I was like, so cool. Thank you. Perfection. The theme that Miranda chose for this month's crop is Our Happy Place. And other than scrapbooking, I don't know a happier place than being at a New Kids on the Block concert. So that was why I went with my concert photos for today. The stamp set that I am stamping here, I'm going to stamp it twice, and it's going to act, I think, sort of like my title. So I'm going to stamp it twice, first generation and second generation, across the bottom of the one spread. And then I'm going to stamp it a little bit clearer on the top of the second page. And it says, "This night was like a dream come true," which was just the perfect sentiment for this whole spread. My spread today is going to come together super easily. This is probably one that I maybe not sure I would have actually filmed because of how really simple it is. This is all stamping. We're just going for the stamping all the way. So I'm just going to continue stamping until I feel like till both these pages are nice and full. And then these little microphone stamp sets are my favorite. They are from the Theater Icons stamp set, as is the title piece. That title piece that said "This night was like a dream come true." This is also the stamp set where I got the music notes and the little tickets, and the film strips. But those microphone stands, I think I really like them. This is the second time I think I've used them in this album, so I think they're going to continue to be something that I use a lot. I am going to go ahead and stamp 3 of the microphone stands, and when I put my page and my spread together, like when I put my photos down, you're going to see that I am going to make it so that 2 of those microphone stands are like on display. The third one does get covered up by a photo, but I'm okay with that. The last thing I'm going to do to this double page spread is to add some splatter. I am using Peacock Chroma Mist, and I am also using Dragon Fruit Chroma Mist. These 2 Chroma Mists really are a gorgeous accent to the ink colors that I have chosen. And also, these are background papers. This is why I used some second generation ink and stamped over different things, because I want to be able to kind of put things on top of this. I want a pattern or some interest in the background, and doing a background like this makes the rest of your layout really easy, because this is kind of where all the hard work comes in. And then when we get to the part of putting the spreads together, we're literally just going to put our pictures down. So I went ahead and I set my pages off to dry. And then when I came back, you can see here they are all dry, ready to go. Now this is the Sketchy Sentiments stamp set, and I want to stamp on one of my photos. Initially I was going to stamp on the photo now, but instead I'm going to wait till it's on my paper. For paper today, I know I've been using the Rainbow Vibes on these pages, but for today's page I'm going to grab this Marbled Magic pattern paper. I think when I pulled my little kit together for this particular mini album, I had 3 different paper pads. The Rainbow Vibes, Jawbreaker, and the Marbled Magic. And I have used Jawbreaker in an earlier page, but I have not used the Marbled Magic yet. So we're going to use that one today. I'm going to mat all 4 of my photos with that Marbled Magic. I have a little bit of color around my photos. I'm going to get them into place on my page. So I wanted to not cover up those dark microphones. I want them to be kind of in frame beside my photo, and I want both of my bottom photos to kind of be at angles and go off the edge of my page. So one of my sides on my spread is one of the pages that's like without a page protector, because the other side is the page that I just did where the photos kind of flip out and flip up and are interactive. And so this is just the back side of that page. And then the next page is going to go into the album. And then we're ready to go ahead and get the photographs into place. I just wanted to make sure, I had to be very sure when I was putting that bottom picture down that I wasn't going to have to punch a hole through Donnie's head. That was my only thing. That was my goal in life, was to choose a placement so that I wasn't punching a hole through Donnie's head. And I did pretty good. Last thing that I'm going to do for this layout is I am going to stamp on my photos. So on the right side of the page, the upper photo, it is a picture of all 5 of the new kids all together making this cute little heart. And they did this in all of their shows that I've seen. So they did it at my show, and then they did it in a bunch of other shows. I've seen photos and videos and stuff. And so I had this cute, sketchy sentiments die set from British Monroe that said, "I heart you." And I thought that that would be so perfect. It's like in little Etch-a-Sketch. So I went ahead and I stamped that in the upper kind of open space of the photo in that picture. And I stamped it using British Monroe's aqua pigment alabaster. No, not aqua pigment. Alabaster ink. That's what it's called. Alabaster pigment ink. And it's going to dry, and it looks so, so good up there. I love it. And this is where we are going to call this layout done. So this spread was super easy. Just lots of stamping, pretty much. We'll do something a little bit more fun or technique-y next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.